Black. I probably was his biggest fan. When Kodak Black first came out, I was listening to all of his music. I had all of his mixtapes, but I didn't know he was gonna sell out like this for the money. There's rumors going around that Kodak Black sacrificed his best friend and he possibly gonna have a trial bigger than Diddy in 2026. Hey Reggie, we live?
Yeah, man, we good.
Oh, hand me those papers over there. Oh my God, that I do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to DOCZ Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from me, your boy, Sean Blasey. But I promise y'all, ain't nothing funny though. Kodak Black been around some grim demons during this time. He been in the entertainment industry. They've been calling him a gremlin. Some people think he a golem, and some people think he flat out the devil. With this new information coming out about his cult, Sniper Gang, these boys be doing all different types of rituals, some old realistic, hateful, spiteful shit behind closed doors. Now it's being revealed that allegedly Kodak Black has something to do with the murder of multiple rappers in the entertainment industry, including his best friend. We're about to talk about. Make sure y'all do me a favor, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I promise I'm not gonna try to spook y'all out, but it's a possibility this video gonna be real spooky. The murder of for the women. Reggie, get it together. For the women that can't handle the sight of Kodak Black, we're gonna be using some centuries. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna take Justin Bieber's face and put it on his face, and we're gonna take Mac 10 and put it on Wiz the Kid's face, or Wiz the Wizard, whatever his name is right there on the screen. We're gonna use Mac 10 instead of him, just to make y'all feel more comfortable. And with that being said, y'all get ready for the show. Y'all need to give yourselves a round of applause, because what y'all got going on out there got me very, very impressed. I'm talking about Gage Gore in the building, Sophia and DOCZ Daily is right there. We got enough people to get this party started, man. Michael Moore, he came back for more. That's the homie right there, man. Heather Stanley is also here. Y'all get them likes up, leave them comments so I could show y'all nothing but love. But without further ado, we gotta get into this news about Kodak Black. It's getting crazier and crazier as time goes on. People losing their lives behind this man, and it's starting to look real crazy. Reg, set it up. There you go. Play that.
Investigators suspect foul play. Local 10's Ian Margle is live with details on this. Ian.
Yeah, police cleared this scene about an hour and a half ago at this point. This is the home where that man was found, but there are still a lot of questions left to be answered here. Namely, why did this happen, and where was this man killed? Make their way into a crime scene after a man was found dead on a sidewalk Friday.
Investigation continues. There's going to be detectives reaching out to the family, friends, trying to get some more information.
According to Hallandale Beach Police, a neighbor found the body around 6 a.m. in front of this home on Northwest 6th Terrace and 9th Court. It's unclear at this point if the man was actually killed there or if his body was dumped, but police say he did grow up in the area. Although law enforcement hasn't confirmed who he is, the victim has been identified on social media as rapper Wiz the Wizard. And as people gathered at the scene, some pushed their way under the crime scene tape.
When you suspect that it might be a family member of yours or a loved one, you would want to try to confirm that for yourself. It wasn't anything malicious or ill will. It was just trying to get their own confirmation.
Now, investigators are working to figure out who did this and why.
We're making a plea to the public at this time that if anyone has any information that could help us assist with a suspect, then that would be greatly appreciated.
So this is still very early stages of this investigation. Wiz the Wizard, his real name, Wisdom Williams, and police did tell us that the victim grew up in this neighborhood. He hasn't lived here in a bit, but did grow up here when he was younger. As soon as we get any updates on this case, of course, we will let you know.
It sounds like a bad case of some bad witchcraft, man. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like they've been dealing with some stuff that they shouldn't have been dealing with. It's like they literally, it's down with the devil, man. Kodak Black appears to address the death of Wiz the Wizard. He said, I've been dealing with losses my whole life. So this ain't the first time somebody got sacrificed. That Joker right there, that's somebody you don't want to fuck with, man. Pure evil, pure evil. We got to move on. Y'all listening? Because the same thing happened with Sauce Walker. That dude, Wiz the Wizard, was signed to Kodak Black's record label. The deal was all jacked up. Next thing you know, he out of the game. And the same thing happened with Sauce Walker. Look at this.
Surrounding the death of Jaden Dandridge. Now, he's the man who was wanted by Memphis police in the shooting that injured Houston rapper Sauce Walker and killed another. Now, we are working to piece this whole thing together here. Here's a little bit of what we know so far.
Fox 26 News reporter Leslie Delaspore here, and I want to bring you an update to a story that we're working to piece together. Now, this story is surrounding the death of 21-year-old Jaden Dandridge, who Memphis police says was found dead here in Houston. And in case you're wondering what does Memphis police have to do with this, here's some background. Before the death of Jaden Dandridge, Memphis police was looking for him, and he was wanted for his role in a recent shooting in Memphis, Tennessee, that left Houston rapper Sauce Walker injured and killed another rapper, Say So P. Now, the Harris County Medical Examiner's Office says a man by the name of Jaden Dandridge was killed Thursday, March 27th, around 10:40 a.m., ruling his death as a homicide, and that Dandridge died from multiple gunshot wounds. But Friday, March 28th, Houston police put out a press release saying they were investigating a homicide that happened here at 12,300 North Freeway at the old Greens Point Mall. HPD also says that the male victim had multiple gunshot wounds, but he was found near the dumpster at the loading dock here behind the old Macy's. Now, Houston police told me at this time they will not be releasing the name of the victim of the homicide that they were investigating from March 27th. Here at 10:40 a.m., they tell me they're leaving that up to the Harris County Medical Examiner's Office. Now, HPD is asking that if you have any information to please call them or Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS because this investigation is still ongoing.
We have mutants in our community, y'all. That's something we got to understand. We're about to talk about it right now on DOCZ Daily. I'm not going to leave y'all astray. We got to talk about these mutants that live in our communities, the mutants that hang in front of our gas stations, the mutants that's on the corner when your baby's trying to walk home from school. They've been created. These are not normal men. They are not normal women. They've been manufactured in the most toxic way. The toxicity of the city, the toxic waste, gotten into the people, and now the people are literally toxic. I'm talking about people like Kodak Black. He a gremlin, a project baby, raised up on egg sandwiches, and those are the best. Now he on a killing spree, and everybody knows what's going on. Everybody can see what's happening, but people want the murder and the mayhem for the news, for the market, for the fear, to undermine people's intelligence. Kodak Black is a villain in Gotham City, Gotham City, Gotham City. Ain't no way. All these people dropping dead, and Kodak Black is out of his mind crazy. He in them streets. What's going on? It's only a few things I can explain, but I done seen some in the news, and now I don't know what to believe.
We all talk over there recording the wrong thing. Take a seat next to him, take a seat next to him. Enjoy that moment, enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother. We all talk over there recording the wrong thing. Take a seat.
Kodak, but that boy is in between worlds. Somehow, some way, he's stuck in the in-between. And ain't no way, I don't know what they gonna have to do to get him out of this place, man, out of this state. Because the longer he stayed there, the more murder, the more crime, the more homicide. He gonna be rapping like AZ before 2027 if he keep up at this rate. I want to share something with y'all, man, and it really touched me. It hurt my heart. These rappers, they dropping like flies. Kodak Black is the only suspect, but somehow they let him out of jail like he's a part of a project or something like that. Look at this. Oh, damn, I didn't even type nothing. Yeah, that's it. Give me that. Where it's at? I need to see it, man, cause there was I need to find. I don't know why they want to take this stuff away, but okay, they don't scrub the internet with it. I figured they would, cause I'm looking for a video where this woman was praying over Kodak Black and green shit was coming out his ears. Look at this.
Brother made you, man. Your little brother made you. Bitch ain't know who a jack boy. You feel me?
This is Kodak Black's brother, y'all. This is brother John Wick.
But look, boom. Like I was saying, that nigga been out here, man. This shit get dangerous out here, bro. You feel me? Rest in peace to Wiz, man. You feel me? Like, we really be beefing out here, man. Like, not me, but you know, I just came home. I don't know what's going on. I've been going.
He just snitched on his brother and tried to back out of it. Just snitched on Kodak Black. Rest in peace to Wiz. But we be out here warring. And he dead. Like he know all about that. And then tried to take himself out of the conversation. Look.
Not me, but you know, rest in peace to Wiz, man. You feel me? Like, we really be beefing out here, man. Like, not me, but you know, I just came home. I don't know what's going on. I've been gone for 3 years. I don't know what's going on. But I know that these boys been, you feel me? So it's like at the end of the day, bitch, I'll stop playing with a nigga name, bitch. I'm talking about the whole sniper game, poppy game, one drop, bitch, everything. You feel me? Niggas that's, you feel me? Niggas, you know what I mean? Okay then, you feel me? Y'all stop playing.
They said this the reason why a lot of Southern gals like Northern gents. And I don't know if that's true or not. That's an allegation and a speculation. They in the comment section talking about him real bad. And they don't like what they just seen. And I know, and they said that's the reason why a lot of Southern gals like Northern gents, because, you know, brothers like that. Now, I don't know if them rumors is true. And shout out to all my Southern ballers, all my players down South Stag J's. Shout out to y'all, but I figured I'd throw that in there because the ladies in the comment section leaving all types of crazy emojis and stuff. They wasn't impressed with that man. Well, what y'all think about this one? Look.
So this is Psycho Bob. He is Kodak Black's affiliate and artist. He's currently serving 5 years in federal prison. He kind of goes viral for like his mugshots and stuff. But the crazy thing is that yesterday his mom was shot and killed here in Florida. Like, I'm talking about the worst tragedy like you could think of is to be locked up and have your mom murdered in cold blood, and you're in a position to where you feel powerless. I think it's like very unfortunate. All prayers to him and his family. But I also wanted to just like show some old clips of him, not saying that this is why he had, like, words are powerful.
Oh my God, man, this man going viral for looking ugly. Look at this. Oh, I gotta get this together. Where that motherfucker at? Look.
Y'all won't believe this shit, right? I pulled up at my little people's house and shit, right? So now when I go there, I knock on the door, they're like, they ain't there, they ain't answering the door. So son tell me, like, I know a bitch looking at me through the peephole. So I twist the peephole off, you feel me, the little peephole. I twist that bitch off. When I twist that bitch off, right? I look in there. I'm like, man, I see your ass right there. They hide. I should have poked their ass in the eye.
Oh my God, man. Thank God he not my family. Thank God. He not my family. They ain't want to be bothered with his crazy ass. He screwed a peephole off just so he can see you looking back. He know you home. He could feel you through the door. He worrisome. He irritating. He ugly. He crazy. Go on back to your mama, man. Oh no. This the type of demons that Kodak Black be around. Hold on. It's Christmas time, man. And we got some real life Grinches out here in these streets.
You want to say something? It's a scratch snake. That we ain't trying to get everything off. Every fucking thing off. You know, like, straight up, you come to the nigga. Like, okay, cause you doing too much, homie. You're doing straight back. You come to the nigga, you tell the nigga, all right, you trying to get Soldier Creek knocked out.
This is Psycho Bob's OG. So, where they from, this Kodak Black, Psycho Bob, they old OG. This they original. This them gangsters before they was gangsters that they looked up to, that showed them how to be gangster. This they OG talking.
No, you tell us that. You go back. You call Soldier Creek. You tell Soldier Creek you trying to get Money Mark knocked off, which is like that's our bruh. And then behind that, we find messages, bro. We find messages, bro. Ain't got nothing on a lot of niggas. We find messages, bro. You trying to get Sight knocked off. You trying to get Cat knocked off. Nigga, my brother Nightmare Baby, bro, slid for you, fuck nigga. So ain't nobody finna join my shit. I ain't letting niggas join. I let a bitch talk. I don't say shit. I let a bitch talk.
I knew they be looking for them hoes in the comment section when they be doing all that damn snitching. That's what get them to talking, man. They know that it's gonna be some Instagram thotties in there listening. The whole time they snitching and telling all their business, they looking in the comments for the house. They looking for the heart emojis, the kiss emojis and shit. That's why they be doing all that snitching, y'all. Gage Gore in the building. What it do, bruh? Heather Stanley. We digging deep into this information, man. It's looking like Kodak Black allegedly sacrificed a lot of people, simply alluring. Oh my goodness. So glad you in the building. I'm just saying. Relisha Collins is here too. Big Blue Game. And simply alluring. We got Lena Love in the house as well. Did I mention her? Saiwan, the ladies is here, man. I'm risking my motherfucking life all night tonight. Yardy D. What it do, baby? Cairo Beach. I don't love you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay, let's get back into this, man. Out of all of the rappers that died, it's looking like every last one of them was sacrificed in the music industry. This is a practice that they practice. When deals go bad and they don't want to pay you, well, you know, we don't have to pay you if we don't want to pay you. That's why you got to make it to where they want to pay you and they want to be around you. You have to play their game, because as soon as you don't, that's when they're going to take you out the game. And it been happening time and time again. Y'all got to listen at this. Listen.
Wiz was a great fucking rapper. I hate that shit happened to him like that. Wiz still out here. Wiz, Wham, Sight, everybody done saying shit like who they is and how they could, they was. They would have opened the lanes for everybody. For niggas like the CJ, Low Shimmy, shit like I'm saying, like 26 CJ, Low Shimmy. All that was finna come under them boys and the Double M and all.
He looked guilty as fuck. He looked like Tasha K trying to explain some shit so she won't get sued. He looked like if he slip up and say the wrong thing, he going to jail for the rest of his life. This the hardest PR move he ever had to make. He trying to convince the fans that he ain't have nothing to do with this man's passing, like it was all love and that was his brother, knowing that they had a falling out. Like he was still on good terms with the man. He looked nervous and he looked sad at the same time. He looked disgusted with himself that he have to do this. He know it's fucked up what happened. Bad business. Allegedly, man, but as a gangster, he got plenty of OGs to tell him he did the right thing. Fuck him, nigga. You get money or what, nigga? That's a part of the game, man. I lost my best friend and my girlfriend and my wife in the same night, young blood. Misery love company, man. You ain't did nothing wrong. Them OGs, they'll tell you from their gut that you doing the right thing. Even though they know you wrong, because misery loves company, man. It's some OGs out there that got away with the bag. They own laundromats and shit and be up drinking, listening to TD Jakes crying all night. And then turn around and tell some young nigga they need to get out there and sling some bricks. You meet them in the back of the KFC. The manager got the flour with the flour. But that's Negro here nor there, man. Okay, let's get back into this. I just want to let y'all know that Kodak Black lying real bad. Listen.
Them boys and the double M and all that shit, and then, you know, the SG and all that shit, all that shit just gonna keep expanding. Wiz passing away like that, kind of like, you know, it fucked up a lot of you know, a lot of shit. Dude was emotional. He was like, man, that shit fucked up, though. He would have did.
Man, I would have thought that was Lauryn Hill, y'all. Now it's all starting to make sense. It's starting to make a lot of sense. Hold on, y'all. Something ain't right. Them Haitian refugees and shit. Okay, they about to get exposed. If that's her, if Kodak Black is her illegitimate bastard son, man, we're gonna have to do another Docs Daily tonight. Look at this.
Yeah. I saw one of my fellow Haitians and shit. He was like, hey, yo, man, I hope you ain't on no losing bird shit. I was like, hell no. That's why I put a chain on it. But, yeah, love. Thank you. Yeah, most definitely.
That's a beautiful gift.
Yeah, for sure. Man, watch your Molly got some gas.
Okay.
Appreciate you. That is yours.
You give it to me?
Yeah, with your flowers.
Okay, thank you.
Lauryn Hill was I would have been spooked the fuck out too. This man come wearing your same jacket? What type of joker is he, man? He come through wearing, he dressed like you, saying, is y'all dating? Is that what's going on? That better not, they better not be dating. There's some August Alsina, Jada Pinkett right here, y'all. They showed up to the same spot wearing the same clothes. That's some P. Diddy, Meek Mill shit going on. They've been out shopping together. They've been living together, eating out the same cereal bowl together. And I know it sounds like a reach, but look how uncomfortable she is.
Hell no. That's why I put a chain on it. But, yeah, love. Thank you. Yeah, most definitely.
That's a beautiful gift.
Yeah, for sure. Man, watch.
She didn't even attempt to hug him back. And that purse looked like it got some old shit done to it. The roses look dead.
Yeah. I saw one of my fellow Haitians and shit. He was like, hey, yo, man, I hope you ain't on no losing bird shit. I was like, hell no. That's why I put a chain on it. But, yeah, love. Thank you. Yeah, most definitely.
That's a beautiful gift.
Yeah, for sure. Man, watch your Molly got some gas.
Okay.
Appreciate you. That is yours.
You give it to me?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, I'm not Haitian. We did that for the Fugees. That's first of all. I ain't nowhere near no Haitian. We figured it could be revolutionary. I'm a rapper. That's one thing you need to learn, young man. Don't touch me. I don't do hoo-boo, but boo-boo, the boo-boo, the doo-doo. Didn't she rap that shit back in the day? She was talking about, y'all gonna make me do it. Hold on, man. Hey, we're gonna take a little detour, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily. Hold on, let me get this together. Y'all made me do it. It's all y'all fault. I did not want to do this, man. But y'all gonna make me do it. All right, here we go. We gonna do this together. All of y'all. Yo, Reg, get it set up, bro. Oh man. Hold on, wait. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Man, it's Hot Boy, man. Straight from New Orleans again, man. What's good with it, bro?
Yo, Hot Boy's in the building, y'all. I know you know about what's going on with Kodak Black and people coming up dead. What you think about this, man?
Man, I mind my business, man. You know, I'm from New Orleans, man. I don't want no part of that shit, man. That snitching shit, man. I don't fuck with it, bro. I'm a hot boy, you hear me?
Yeah, man, we all is, man. Whatever you called in to talk about, we listening hard.
Man, all I gotta say, man, put some respect on my name, bro.
On who name?
Hot Boy.
Hot Boy? Man, we gotta put, just like Bird, man, we gonna put 2 tablespoons of respect on your name, brother.
I appreciate it, brother. That's all I call for, bro.
No doubt, Hot Boy, man. Y'all show Hot Boy some love. Hot like a chili pepper. Y'all heard it. No doubt, man. Hot Boy had to call in and get some respect put on his name. Wait a minute. That was Kodak Black. Reggie, call him back, man. Oh, man. I didn't even realize what was happening until he got off the phone. Kodak, bruh. Damn, man. They told me he be watching Docs daily. When he said he was from New Orleans, I'm thinking, but then I remember when I talked to him before, he said he always wanted to be Lil Wayne. And that's why he started rapping. And he wanted to be one of the original Hot Boys. Because when Kodak Black, when he first came out, he was rapping like Lil Wayne. That's my nigga Kodak, man. Hopefully he called back, allegedly. Y'all ready to move on? Yeah, in saloons we drink boons, in battle goons till high noon. Ooh. Did y'all hear that? Yeah, in saloons we drink boons, battle goons till high noon, bust rap tunes on flat spoons. Take no shorts like poom pooms. See hoochies pop coochie for Gucci's and Lucci's. Find me in my Mitsubishi eating sushi bumping Fuji's. And it be stank as hell in that Mitsubishi. Eating that sushi, smelling like hot dookie, listening to the Fugees. In the backseat is a nigga named Pookie with a kufi, and he doofy. Look. Hey, try to take the crew, and we don't play. Say, like Paul McCartney, not hardly, oddly enough. I can see right through your bluff. Niggas huffing, they puffing, they can't get enough weed. Hold on. Huffing, they puff, but they can't handle us. We bust. I thought she said niggas huffing, they puffing, they can't get enough weed. So she said, huffing, they puffing, they can't handle us, we bust cause we fortified. I could never hide. Seen Cooley High cried when Coosey died. I'm twisted, blacklisted by some other Negroes. Don't remove my polos on the first episode. Ha ha ha. You shouldn't diss refugees and ha ha ha. Your whole sound set booty and ha, you have to respect Jersey, cause I'm super fly when I'm super high on that Fuji line. Was them bars, was they butt or was they hot? Y'all gonna have to let me know in the chat. Was it ass or no, man? Y'all feeling them bars? I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, man. I don't know. But that's Negro here, no there. We got to get back to what's going on with Kodak Black. Sacrificing these people. Y'all got to hear this. Because I'm twisted. Like Keith motherfucking Sweat, man. I'm twisted. When I heard it, I couldn't believe it. Y'all got to hear this.
Ain't no fucking yes, man. I ain't nobody's son. None of that shit. Pressure. got labels. I got labels better to sign me right now. Want to sign me right now, but people blocking it. People blackballing me. They trying to get me off the tour right wave. Telling people not to fuck with me. The labels don't fuck with me. Feel me? But you can't stop God's plan though.
Oh man, he over there singing the blues, hitting the blunt hard, singing the blues out that motherfucker, man. Rest in peace, the wizard. Where's the wizard? He was trying to get on and do bigger things. He dealing with them dudes that ain't trying to see him blow. They offering him a bigger bag. He's some new money in the game. Them OGs don't want to see him shine. That nigga might blow up and be better than me, man. I don't know, nigga. He do got a nice little flow, man. He might blow up. Shit, I can't triple and double up and be doing it like how he be doing it, man. That young man got some flow, you know. He look good when he on the feature. You know, he look good on the feature, but as far as him going out there, I don't know. He on tour and I ain't on tour. I don't know. Cause the thing, he gonna forget everything I did for him. He ill. That nigga gonna forget everything I did for him. And when he do, then we gonna have to kill him anyway. Allegedly. I don't know. How they be talking with them gold teethuses in their mouth, man. Probably nothing but criminal conversations. When your mouth look like that, shit, you liking to pull a lick on somebody. Or you would like to, or you would voice your opinion about doing a crime. And then on top of that, when you look like that, shit, you might as well be a menace to society. Look at this.
I can't sign to the label because somebody blocking me. I gotta get out this contract first. They don't want to let me out the contract. They don't need. I'll buy myself out my contract. They don't even want me to buy me out the contract. I ain't even know I signed for $30,000. Whole time I signed for $30,000. I ain't even know it.
Hold on, whoa, wait, bro, hold up. He signed his deal for 30 bands. They weren't planning on giving him one red cent. What did he have to do to get the contract? Was it $30,000 worth of evil and they felt like he needed to pay more? He came in for the low. They figure they require more. You're not done. You're gonna have to be a fucking hitman for 20 years before you get a decent record deal. Or worse, be they little gimp, sex puppet slave at them Diddy parties, begging and crying for them to stop. And they won't. Kodak Black be talking like he a victim of Diddy. He talk like he been to them parties and things with them gangsters. They all in there, doped up on meth, fighting and punching the wall. So Kanye West jump off the dresser and dive on all them niggas, man. Okay, listen to this.
I'll buy myself out my contract right now. They don't want me to do it. They don't want to do that because they know I'm pressure, you heard? They know if they let me go, I'm pressure regardless. You feel me?
Oh man, my man smoking the straight Black and Mild, y'all. Now you know that's if you stress the fuck out and you just feeling like that's it, that's a loser's tool, man. A loser's tool to cope. He's smoking the shit out of a Black and Mild. Damn. He trying to get that smoke to touch his soul, to get a tingle. speaking about how bad they did him in the music industry. Next thing you know, he wind up dead. And Kodak Black acting like they was the best of friends. Look at this.
Well, what they do, look, cuz. They don't want to let me on my contract. They don't want me to buy out my contract.
Hold on, bro. Don't be wasting my time, man.
Yeah, I treating this son for $30,000.
Damn, man. He's spending all his time smoking that damn cigar. Oh, what the hell's... What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that, man? What the hell was that? Free bands busting booties? What happened? That was bizarre. Oh, man, I'm disgusted. We're gonna have to edit that or do something. I don't know what the fuck that was, man. Did y'all... I don't even want to... What was that? I don't know. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do a little investigation to see what the hell did I just see. Did that man was somebody busting booties or something? What the fuck? Oh, I got it, man. Y'all can't see this, man. I'm confused. It was a nigga. He got caught watching porn. Oh, it was a nigga in the mirror patting his booty. What was the nigga doing? What was he doing? He was playing with his booty? What was that? He was smoking weed, watching another man. Is that the reason why they executed him? He made a mistake and showed this video of this man on live and they had to kill him. Is that Psycho Bob? Is that Psycho Bob in the bathroom being asked? What was he watching, man? Is that why they took him out of the game? He didn't mean for them to see that. He didn't mean for them to see that. And they seen it. And then they had to take him out. Is that the reason that they took him out? Is that the reason why he died? Cause he had a video of an OG gangster in their hood. He getting dressed. He about to get dressed, but before he get dressed, he do something real fruity for the camera. Oh no, man, this fucked up. A lot of these murders be happening because somebody be threatening they gonna tell. They could call each other a bitch ass nigga, SMD. They could do all that back and forth, but as soon as one of them start talking about telling and going public with what they be doing, they gotta kill him because they can't stand the fact of people finding out what they really be doing. They be in jail, all booed up, and when they hit the street, they gotta live by a code. Like, yeah, it's gonna be just like it was in jail, but, on the low, though, yeah. We all gonna be at the party. Like, Playboy, you ever been to the pen? You been to? Look, I'm gonna get all y'all $30. I need y'all to do something for me. See that girl sitting on the couch? Her name Cassie. I need y'all to go over there and kiss on her neck. I'm gonna be over here on the camera. And she know what's going on. Y'all ain't gotta worry about that. She know what's going on. I need y'all to go over there and show her a good time, okay? Can y'all do that? I'm gonna give each of y'all $30, man. And the opportunity to be a part of the bad boy family. I think y'all could do that for me? Hell yeah, nigga, come on, let's go, man. Yeah. They all get at Cassie at the same time. and have a damn, whatever you call it, a gangbang or whatever the case is, man. Shout out to Cassie. I know, she was young and dumb. And she came up in the thigh era, you know what I'm saying? The Nicki Minaj's and Cardi B's of the world, But yeah, y'all need to... Hold on. This motherfucker calling back. Yo, what up, what up, what up?
Wow, what's down?
Is this Hot Boy again?
Nah, this is bro, man. What's good, bro?
This Hot Boy's brother, what's your name?
My name Jason, bro.
Yo, Hot Boy, is this his little brother or his big brother?
Man, you know me, bro. You know I'm the little brother, bro.
This is Hot Boy's baby brother on the phone, everybody. Show him some love.
Wow, what's down?
No doubt, we got little Hot Boy on the phone and all that, man. Whatever's on your mind, we all is, bro.
Man, say, bro, where you from?
Man, I'm over here running a 5-star presentation. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get personal and all that. And I'm trying to entertain these lovely fans. These fans deserve better. How dare you? Where Hot Boy at, man? He wouldn't allow for nothing like this to happen.
Who your people at?
Where your brother at? Cause he know he ain't that type of dude, man. You know what, Hot Boy, if you listening, you need to get your brother, man, because this dude right here, he think it's a game, he think it's sweet, but he don't understand the Blazy gang is in the chat, man. That's right, you get your ass out of here, man. You run, duck, and hide, sucker. You run, duck, and hide. He didn't know that it's a bunch of elders in the house tonight, man. He must got me fucked up. Beat your ass with this cane. Upside your head with the cane, man. You don't come at an old man talking crazy. Call every number that got 4 digits in my phone. I call every number that got 4 digits or 3 digits in my phone. 911, 411, 211. However I gotta do it. We gotta get back to this information, man. Y'all listening? Okay, man, this is the part where it get real deep. Now, I want to do this before we move on. Kodak Black got a video called Haitian Sacrifice. And people didn't know what he was talking about. And when you look at it, it looked like it say something else. But when you look closer and you take them eyes, you take them A's and you put them eyes, it's a sacrifice, man. This is sacrifice, man. That's what he known for doing. We gotta look at this, man. He evil. A Haitian face, man. He evil. We gotta see this stuff with our own 2 eyes. Look, we gonna get into it, man. Put that music on. He in the back seat. All you see is them teeth shining with the money. Them hookers out there in Miami. They street walking. They looking for a man with some money so they can make some money. Kodak Black out there fishing up one of his dead homies. He want to get the body before the police find it. He out there fishing for niggas that he took out of the game. This is sick and twisted that Kodak Black will put these depictions in his music video. Not only was he fishing for niggas, but sexy police officers put him under arrest. And he was sagging. And when she put the cuffs on his back, she was staring down. Couldn't believe all the dookie he had in his pants. It's disgusting. He got arrested with doodle draws. They let him out because he was stinking up the jailhouse. He's sick, man. Something is clearly wrong with him. The dust is phenomenal. This lady got 4-5 chins, man. She got about 3 necks. And he's still about to smash. She look like she done been through hell and back. She got grandkids waiting for her to come back. They done ate all the baklava. She went to the Whole Foods, never came back because she was with Kodak Black. He ruining that woman's life. All I'm saying is they saying that it's a possibility that he sacrificed a lot of people in the entertainment business, y'all. And we got to get to the bottom of this, because if he's a criminal on the loose, that means somebody else is going to get got. And we got to do stuff to prevent stuff like that. I ain't saying we going to snitch, but we a bunch of educated individuals, and I know we can get to the bottom of this one. They could have solved the Biggie and Tupac murder a long time ago if they really wanted to. Matter of fact, the public already solved it. Especially California, they know every single detail. It's something that they just talk about in casual conversation. But for the sake of the culture being, that's why they came out with the Black Lives Matter, because for the longest, people felt like Black lives don't matter because when a person like Tupac or Biggie get killed, don't nobody give a fuck. But why should they? They rap about killing people and they rap about not getting caught. I mean, hell, that must be what they wanted with the content they was putting out. People ain't trying to investigate too hard. And it ain't nothing hard to investigate. The evidence is in the music. The point I'm trying to make is we in a new era and we got people like Kodak Black out here, and killing ain't never stopped. Murders ain't never stopped. Sacrifices ain't never stopped. A lot of y'all being sacrificed right now and don't even realize what's going on. You can't even see the clues. You don't even see the signs that someone is cooking you like a big bird so they could benefit off of your very death. A lot of married men out there going through the sacrificial, your relationship is a sacrificial ritual. And you just going through the steps blindly while she leading your ass to the fucking slaughter, man. And a lot of men feel like that. They can feel it and it makes them angry. And they don't like it. But she always try to convince him that your mind is getting the best of you, honey. It's in your head. Go see a therapist. You're crazy. Something wrong with you. Go see a therapist. Something wrong. There's something not right. Excuse me, I'm over here, and I ain't talking about my personal life or nothing like that. I'm just saying, that's the way of the world. You figure how many years, how many Christmases you done had. Let's talk about that for a quick little second. Black ass Kodak Black gonna be there, man. We talk about him in about 2 minutes. His black ass ain't going nowhere. How many Christmases do you remember? And they're all not rememberable, but what about the ones you remember? That's what we talking about for a second. Matter of fact, I'm going to do y'all better. I'm going to do y'all like this. Look, y'all going to love this. Oh, man. Do y'all remember like I remember? I remember. Now, it was 1991. No, it was 1990 in the Super Soaker 50. Any of y'all had that, man? I'm talking about that was the best Christmas gift. One of the best. It was in that same box, and I couldn't believe it. It blew my mind. Super Soaker 50, the most powerful water gun ever. And that's what sold it. That's what got it for me. It said the most powerful water gun ever. And when you fill it up with water and you shoot it, you be convinced like this is the most power. This shit, that water hit hard. So when you spray somebody, you stinging their ass with that water. Oh, it was so much fun, man. It said needs no batteries, quick to pump action, extra large with water capacity. Also, now that was the first one. I believe that was 1990. Man, I enjoyed that thing the whole year. And then the following year, look. Oh man, that's when that big boy came out. That 100. But as I remember, the 50 worked better than the 100. The 100, it had its flaws. Like it would leak. Like that little, all it had was that extra little water tube, which really ain't provide a whole lot of water. So I remember going back to the 50. Like this, it's coming back to me. This is what I would do. I would take the water hose on the side of the house. I would fill it all up. I would fill up the 50 and the 100, and then I would stash the 100 on the porch and run out there with the 50, wet everybody up, and then come back. And when they think it's all over, wait till they start to dry off and they feeling all comfortable again. That's when I come around the corner with the 100 and wet their ass up again. And while I'm doing that, I got the 50 hooked up to the water hose. So when I get back, I could wet their ass up again. Okay, that's enough reminiscing for one video. We got to get back to the murder of Kodak Black's friend, man. We got to dig into this stuff. Y'all listening? All right, here we go. Come on.
Tonight, a man says two women kidnapped him at gunpoint and forced him into sex work.
Court records backing up the victim's story, and he's sharing it only on 13. ABC 13's Luke Jones is live at the Harris County Jail detailing those 6 days of terror, Luke.
Yeah, and what a terror it was. So far, the only charges are aggravated kidnapping, but this man says in reality, he was really the victim of sex trafficking. Masterminded, he says, by a woman who called herself Cookie, operating out of a North Harris County motel.
Like, it was really ghetto. It was scary.
A young man who still shudders when he thinks about all he endured. For almost a week, he says he was held captive in a room at the Regency Inn on Cypress Station near FM 1960. Forced, he says, to have sex for money. We're blurring his face to protect his privacy.
It was a lot of crackheads, like a lot of them, like a lot of sketchy homeless people.
A life, he says, he never imagined for himself. One the Harris County Sheriff's Office says he was sucked into October 18th. That's when they say one of the victim's friends, Esmeralda Pena, invited him to the Regency.
She said that she had a job for me, like she was gonna help me make some money.
Oh shit! Oh my God, man. Her shit so dirty they couldn't even wash her hair, man. It's like she tried, but the dandruff was just too much. It looked like she forgot to wash the soap out of her head, man. Like they snatched her out the shower and took her down to the station when they heard what she did. And that soap dried up and she ain't never washed it out.
Like she was gonna help me make some money because I didn't have a job.
Once here, he says he was introduced to this woman, Herbanique Forrest.
What the fuck? It's the goop, man. That's what got them doing this shit. It's the shit in their hair, man. I can see it. Y'all can see it, man. Is it extraterrestrial? She got the same shit. Is it coat? It's a bad perm, man. It looked like she got horns growing out her fucking skull. If they shave her head, it might be some skulls coming out, some horns coming out that bitch, man. She evil. With that extraterrestrial fucking grease on their head. They mutated into demons. And this man so zesty, he hang around them crackheads looking for the booty. Like, fuck that, I'm leaving the house. I'm about to go find me some booty. Something out here, man. It's time to have fun while I'm still young, man. Something got into him. Look where he live. Like, mama, I'm on the news. The people from the news coming by while you at work, mama. They ain't here to talk about nothing. She found this shit out, kicked them out of the house.
It was a lot of crackheads, like a lot of them, like a lot of sketchy homeless people.
A life, he says, he never imagined for himself. One the Harris County Sheriff's Office says he was sucked into October 18th.
They said he was sucked into there.
That's when they say one of the victim's friends, Esmeralda Pena, invited him to the Regency.
She said that she had a job for me, Like she was gonna help me make some money because I didn't have a job.
Once here, he says he was introduced to this woman, Herbanique Forrest. Although when they met, he said
Oh man, hold on, wait,
she
wait.
went by a different name.
Her name was Cookie.
Cookie, he says, quickly said about signing him up for an escort site and told him he'd have to have sex with men for money. The next day, he says he saw an opportunity to escape and returned home. But just 4 hours later, deputies say a doorbell camera shows Pena and Forrest at the victim's front door.
What the hell? Them gremlins came to his house together? He got demons following him around? What is he into? This bitch and that bitch came to his house? Get the fuck out of here, man. I can't imagine her trying to hook him up on the damn sex site. A young man, you want to make some money? I see you zesty. Do you want to make some money with some men? Is that what it is, young man? He's like, yes, sir, ma'am. Yes, sir, ma'am. All right, see this website? I'm going to set you up and we going to get you some work. Man, I can't believe it's really shit out here like this, man. People out here, man, they selling their kids and doing all types of weird shit. They family members and stuff with this nonsense, man. He got caught out there. The chick working at the hotel, she probably see that all day, every day, man. That's probably how them hotels stay in business when you think about it. Who need this type of behavior more than anything? If it wasn't for that type of behavior, a lot of them hotels would go out of business. I mean, and when people travel, a lot of times, you know, that's why they ask you traveling for business or pleasure? Because they want to know what type of crowd is moving through, and if there's enough activity to keep them a job. They love it when you say pleasure because they know they're going to have a job for a long fucking time. The last thing they want you to do is stop traveling for pleasure. And even if it's for a cheesesteak or something, I know somebody that flew all the way to Philadelphia just to get a cheesesteak and came back. That's pleasure. Again, and you gotta have that New York style pizza or whatever the case. But this the other side of the game right here. This is crazy.
About signing him up for an escort site and told him he'd have to have sex with men for money. The next day, he says he saw an opportunity to escape and returned home. But just 4 hours later, deputies say a doorbell camera shows Pena and Forrest at the victim.
That motherfucker lying. Nobody kidnapped him to do a motherfucking thing. He willingly volunteered, and then when he backed out, that's when he wanted to talk about somebody kidnapped his ass. And the reason why I showed this to y'all is to let y'all know things are easy to investigate. He had these grimace ass people that he willingly got involved with. Oh, matter of fact, y'all listen.
Victim's front door, this time with an armed man. Investigators say they and Nixon Simmons forced him into a car at gunpoint.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. Hold up. That was the gunman? They got out the car like some... What type of circus was he trying to join, man? This nigga hopped out with the pistol and came and got that nigga. Like, you about to make this money, how? What the hell?
To a car at gunpoint.
Cookie started beating me, and she was like, don't I ever leave again. Like, if I ever leave, like, she'll blow my brains out.
For the next 6 days, he says he was beaten, plied with drugs, and deprived of food. At night, he says he was expected to solicit men in this Ross parking lot, although he says he only ever slept with one.
I knew that if I made them money, they would keep making me work for them. They would keep me around. So I just tried not to sleep with anybody.
Even so, he says the experience left him drained, and at one point, hoping Forrest would make good on an earlier threat.
Like a couple.
He said Cookie started beating on him in the back seat and told him if he ever leave, that she was gonna blow his brains out. Then they took him back to the hotel and they starved him. Deprived him of drugs, no dope, no coke, no nothing. They left him in there moaning and crying. And when he couldn't take it no more, they took him out there to the strip to find one of them nasty motherfuckers that actually pay for that type of shit, man. They pulled up on some demon sitting in his car waiting, twiddling his nasty little fingers. Like, oh yeah, oh, bring it to me. Here we come, Bubba. Oh, Bubba, Bubba, Bubba. Some big, fat, funky, bald, middle-aged bastard. Look at this, man.
4 days in, I kind of wanted her to kill me. Like, I told her to kill me. Like, just get it over with.
In the end, he says it was his aunt who saved him. October 24th, he says he was able to text her using a phone he'd hidden from his captors, and that she picked him up during one of those nights out in the Ross parking lot.
Man, you mean to tell me he had a phone stashed away the whole time? He was able to, and he texted his auntie. Man, what? Where did he hide? Was it in his socks? How in the hell he just get a phone? That mean he could have called a long time ago if he probably was eating up all they motherfucking chips in they freezer, cooking all they Hot Pockets. Then got the order, flip the script. Man, get the, you lying motherfucker, man.
Picked him up during one of those nights out in the Ross text her using a phone he'd hidden from his captors, and that she picked him up during one of those nights out in the Ross parking lot.
I was just like, yeah, this is not a good place to be at.
And the victim says he wasn't the...
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait. People be selling booty in parking lots? People be out there soliciting cheeks in the Ross parking lot? That's why all them cars be out there and there don't be nobody in the store. You ever did that? You pull up somewhere, you be like, oh, this shit gonna be packed. It's like, you can't even find nowhere to park. And then when you get up in there, it be empty. You be like, well, what the fuck all them cars doing out there? What if it's some old escort service, some shit people do, they come around, they all park and wait for the shuttle to come to take them somewhere to be freaky? Cause this man, he in the damn, and the reason why I'm showing y'all this stuff is because people investigate stuff like this, can easily get to the bottom of stuff like this. But when it comes to a rapper like Kodak Black sacrificing his friends, then people make it seem like that's the biggest enigma known to mankind. So sometimes we gotta cut corners. We gotta sharpen our swords on Doc's Daily No Diddy, so we can further slice and dice this Kodak Black madness, man. So when you see me playing a news clip like this, I'm just getting y'all prepped for what we about to be dealing with when it comes to this whole Kodak Black situation. Also, the phone lines is open too, man. Y'all can feel free to call in. I gotta take a little break, so I'm gonna kick it with the chat for a little bit, man, if y'all don't mind. Cause usually we get a phone call, I could relax a little bit, but y'all got me working overtime, so I'm gonna kick it with the chat for a minute. Matter of fact, I'm gonna relax and put my feet up while I do it. So blessed and happy to be alive, y'all just don't know. And y'all need to be happy too. Where y'all at? Hell Queen is in the building, y'all. Show her some love too. No doubt. Alright, this is how we gonna do it. We gonna make it happen for Wiz the Wizard. You know what I'm saying? We represent for him because he been gone for a long time, but you still got people remembering his name. Listen at this, y'all.
Take you out on some wild party shit. Boy, you ain't about to sacrifice me, boy. I ain't hanging around your ass. You talking about pull up. I don't want to hang out with you, boy. You funny. You ain't about to sacrifice.
Yo, he dead serious. He know that Kodak Black be sacrificing people. Look.
All right, y'all. Now y'all know this morning, investigators suspect foul play. Local 10's Ian Margle is live with details on this. Ian.
Yeah, police cleared this scene about an hour and a half ago at this point. This is the home where that man was found, but there are still a lot of questions left to be answered here. Namely, why did this happen and where was this man killed? their way into a crime scene after a man was found dead on a sidewalk Friday.
Investigation continues. There's going to be detectives reaching out to the family, friends, trying to get some more information.
According to Hallandale Beach Police, a neighbor found the body around 6 a.m. in front of this home on Northwest 6th Terrace and 9th Court. It's unclear at this point if the man was actually killed there or if his body was dumped, but police say he did grow up in the area. Although law enforcement hasn't confirmed who he is, the victim has been identified on social media as rapper Wiz the Wizard. And as people gathered at the scene,
Talk too much about that shit.
2021, Kodak Black was pardoned by President Trump.
So like how I got pulled through with my situation, I had DT just real loud.
What? DT Donald Trump?
Yeah, fuck that, but we ain't gotta like talk too much about that shit. Real loud, real loud, real loud.
Now,
That's kind of crazy, man. All of this information is wild. Look at this.
Something, man. Y'all new generation ass niggas, man. You cannot go around sacrificing your whole team. The next thing you know, when you lonely, you go around and Twitter about the shit like you going through postpartum depression, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You know what you were signing into, nigga.
Kodak Black about to go to jail for the rest of his life because, boom, Wiz the Wizard? Yeah, that was a sniper gang body. And the person that's being accused of taking his life, you would never expect it. Wiz the Wizard was being investigated by the federal government because he was a top body catcher, at least according to the federal government. They was probing his phone, and according to them, he was a top soul reaper. The man accused of taking his life, 8 bodies back to back, and they're documented weeks and months apart. So this man, every time he woke up, he had a soul on his mind. It was crazy. The police sitting back watching him. They watched the gray Charger he pulled up in. They watched him set the car on fire. They watched him return the car. They went and investigated the woman who owned the car. She gave them the man's identification. He was then arrested. They went through his phone and saw the text messages to all the members of his gang, the Grand Mafia, telling them Kodak Black gave him 20 G's. Now, they don't have proof, but because he's the leader of the gang, they're taking his word as a credible source. What does that mean? Kodak Black better run for his motherfucking life because they have it well documented that you and Wiz the Wizard had buku problems. You felt the way. You wanted this man dead, just like Wham Spin the Bin, but we ain't gonna get into that right now. Right now, you're being accused of killing Wiz the Wizard for $20,000, and you just might do the rest of your life in prison.
now that very
Damn. The streets be talking. The streets got all the proof. They talking about F the streets. Y'all heard about that? And that's what's going on now. They talking about F the streets. All that don't matter. What they talking in the streets. Jay-Z had that streets is talking back in the day. People don't give a fuck. The streets don't get no love or respect. Hold on. Now you got this dude all on it. Let me see what this is real quick. Meek Mill delivers own message to the streets with F the Streets campaign. Man, the streets said F Meek Mill a long time ago, man, when they heard about him and Diddy. So it'd be easy for him to say F the streets. You know what I'm saying? They talking real, the streets talking real slick about Meek Mill. He don't get that same street love like how he used to. And even if the rumors are not true, it's affecting him so bad, he probably like, might as well be true. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill is weighing in on hip-hop's latest cultural flashpoint, using a series of blunt posts on X to challenge how artists talk about the streets and what they actually give back. On December 20th, the Philadelphia rap superstar responded to the growing F the Streets rhetoric being echoed across the genre, offering a more complicated perspective rooted in responsibility, lived experience, and accountability. Addressing rappers and public figures who still lean on street imagery, Meek urged them to think beyond protection and optics to the guys pushing that street. Make sure feeding and supplying resources and opportunities for your family and community, he wrote. To the guys pushing that street, make sure And not just killers you paying to protect you. Make sure you didn't put the streets before your real family. A lot of niggas using the streets. They gotta start keeping it real. That's what they gotta start doing, man. Because the streets are full of men that's highly interested in other men. You gotta be. If you want to be a street cat, you gotta be highly interested in other men. You gotta be more interested in men than you are in women if you want to be a street cat. Because you constantly gotta be checking for another man. It might be the op. You want to know if it's friend or foe. You thinking about some shit. I seen a nigga, so you putting pieces together and all. You gotta investigate niggas. You become a detective of other niggas. And if you want to make that your number one interest, then hey, by all means, be a street nigga. Cause you ain't gonna have no time to think about nothing but another man or other men. Think about it, man. That shit kind of crazy. I wouldn't want to live that type of life. To where you have to have they have sick fascinations with each other. You heard them say that man was a soul reaper. He wake up in the morning with a nigga soul on his mind. Like, yes, I'm gonna take your shit today. Look.
Show him a little love.
Run his back.
Yo, this your boy Trick Daddy Dollar. Nah, y'all gotta show him. Y'all gotta still show him a little love and support. When bad karma be with, he try to blackball me. Now you're smoking crack. One thing about the voodoo I ain't even gonna play like that. I ain't even gonna play like that. Bitch say one thing about the voodoo lady. Oh shit! One thing about that woo. Hey ass, boy, hey ass out here. I hey ass out here thinking you chicken, boy. On God, boy. Yes, boy, on God, boy. I hey ass thinking you know how to fly. I flew to Haiti. Nah,
Wait a minute, y'all. He said he had Kodak Black out there acting like a chicken. And when you think about it, the new Kodak Black, when you see him, he look and act just look.
Hey, yo, man, I hope you don't know lose your bird shit. I'm like, hell no. That's why I put a chain on it. But yo, yeah, love. Yeah, most definitely.
That's a beautiful gift.
Yeah, for sure. Then watch your Molly got some gas.
That nigga they don't turn Kodak Black into a chicken, y'all. That's what it's looking like they did. They got some shit on Kodak Black. Hold on. Y'all gotta see this. Oh, goddamn. Hold on, look. It's disgusting. Hold on, what about
that? No. My boy got the yakaroni with that yak and cheese. Come on, man, you heard me. The yakaroni with that yak and cheese.
Yacaroni and yak and cheese, so they making pasta meals with alcohol and all that shit.
I'm trying to fall back in love with perks and promethazine, man. I don't know. I'm trying to fall back in love with it. Got perk one. Yeah. I don't know why, so because I've never fed him, man. I'm trying to fall back in love with
Damn, man, all the way doped out. All the way doped out. Damn, he put the shit in the drink. He about to shake it up. Oh, man. He done mixed the lean. He about to pop a pill. He got a handful of pills. He about to pop a couple pills and drink the lean. Oh, man, he a drug addict. That's what it is. He a druggie. Damn, man, that must be rough for him. On drugs. Look, hold on.
I didn't be playing with a nigga, fam, on TV, like on the internet shit, bro, and shit like that, bro. Like, fam, like.
I wasn't talking about like that. I was just asking if you
Am I good? I'm sweating.
I'm just saying that you good. I'm just saying that you good. How you been? Type shit. Like, what the fuck you on with?
These theories and shit. And I didn't be playing with a nigga, fam, on TV, like on the internet shit, bro.
Oh. Damn, man. So that's how that shit work. When them Haitians don't like you like that, they could make this happen to you. Damn. Turn you into a motherfucking chicken, Howard the Duck. That's crazy. Crazy that they could do that. And they probably feel like that's what he deserved. That's his get back. You know, they probably don't feel no remorse for turning him into a demon like that because of the dirt he done did. You know what I'm saying? It could be bad karma or whatever. Look.
Kanye West is concerned.
Wrong thing. Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother. Talk to the people.
Yo, and just to think, while he acting like that, it's somebody jumping up and down with joy. Like, it worked, Mambo, it worked. Like, don't you it work? Look at him. Yes, my work good. Spread the word. If someone mess with you and you pay me, I turn them into Kodak Black. They probably got a special powder named after Kodak Black. Like, I hate you. I'm going to see my man and I'm going to get the Kodak Black powder and blow it in your face. Mamacita, no, don't do no. They arguing in Spanish Harlem about that Kodak Black powder or whatever. That's beyond crazy. That's why you got to be careful who you fucking with, man. Especially nowadays. You offend somebody, they mess around and get a hold of you, and you gonna be fucked up. And you gonna be online looking just like Kodak Black. Look.
Oh, hold on, I want to be part of that shit, bro. Bro, I want to do that, bro. I want to be on this.
See, this what you call monkey see, monkey do, man. That's what that is. People can't help theyself or whatever. Man, you know, this Christmas, I've been doing a lot of, well, what you call it? You know, I've been going back in time a lot. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand them Christmas movies when they be going back in time. And the ghost of Christmas be showing them shit from previous years and helping them see like what's been going on and help them get a clear view of their life today and all that. Look at this. It seemed like every Christmas movie got that theme. Or if it don't, you know, it you know, a lot of times they do. But I've been going through that this Christmas, man, and thinking back on how things was coming up. Who would have thought that it would be cool to be a crackhead or a junkie? We knew that the crackheads wasn't cool. We knew that there was bad people. We knew that crack was whack. We knew that. At least my generation did. The generation before us was smoking the crack. You know what I'm saying? They thought the crack was cool for a hot little minute when it first came out. They thought crack was the best thing that ever happened to mankind. The generation before me. But my generation, we looked down on crackheads. But a lot of people from my generation somehow, some way wound up becoming crackheads. And now the generation after me, we're about a couple generations after, it's cool to be a crackhead. Like, you ain't got no swag if you're not on drugs. Like, women may not even be checking for you like that. The men that's getting the most chicks nowadays is on hella drugs. I mean, they drugged out. If you want to be in and you want to be it and you want to be lit, you're going to have to find a way to be a fiend for something. You know what I'm saying? Some people fiends for the liquor. If you ain't a fiend, you're not going to be a key figure in today's culture, man. That's the only way you're going to be able to keep up with the culture and actually be a part of it, which is nonsense, is if you got a vice that's eating away at your life. But that's Negro here, no there. Look at this, y'all.
Yeah, for the people.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boy, you want something, though?
Tell them folks what's going on. Tell them like, man, what the hell going on?
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Come on, let's go.
I know y'all thinking I'm going through something right now, and I got bags under my eyes and shit. But I just saw a video of Kodak, and I wouldn't want nobody to like do an intervention on me. That's why I want to put this video up.
No, wait. Before we do that, I gotta figure out what the fuck is going on. Look at this. Okay. I need to get to the bottom. Y'all, y'all all there. I'm glad y'all there. But I gotta get to the bottom of this right now so I can know what's up. They can't be playing games with this, man. Cut the music, because this is serious. I'm trying to get to the source of this, man, because I need to know the relationship between Kanye West and Kodak Black, because I'm sensing that it's some inappropriate going on behind the scenes. Kodak Black calls Ye a real one after concerning video of him in the street. Kodak Black sparked concern after a video of him behaving strangely circulated online. Kodak responded to Kanye West after the self-declared Nazi offered to help the rapper. A recent clip circulating online with, that's the fucking link. That's the link right there, man. Who is in charge of these stars? Who's cutting them checks, man? Who's the man with the bag paying these rappers to put out this ignorance? Who's the man that's paying them to be nigga and horrible stereotypes? So if you can get paid for being the ultimate Negro, who in the hell is cutting the check? They obviously tied in somewhere. While he calling himself a damn Nazi, he concerned about Kodak Black. So what do that say about him? It looked like he got the Nazi in the middle of his forehead. So he's paid to be a destructive force in the black community, man. Influencer. They pay him for his influence, and his influence is horrible. But the people that pay him most likely have an agenda for the rest of the Negroes. For Kanye West to be concerned about his ass. Look, people were alarmed by the video, including Ye, who said he was willing to help Kodak. I know y'all think I'm going through something right now, but I just saw a video of Kodak. Ye said in the video he posted on social media, and I wouldn't want nobody to do an intervention on me. That's why I wanted to put this video up, because y'all might think Ye really going through it right now. Somebody need to get to him and whatever. What did Kodak say? Okay, well, let's just do this. Look.
I know y'all thinking I'm going through something right now, and I got bags under my eyes and shit. But I just saw a video of Kodak, and I wouldn't want nobody to like do an intervention on me. That's why I want to put this video up, because y'all might think, oh man, Ye really going through right now. Somebody need to go get him, or yo, go take his Twitter and stuff like that. But I'm just telling you calmly that I am in a good space. I'm really in a positive space. It's cathartic. I got my ideas out. That's all that happened. And that was very freeing for me, and it's worth everything. It was worth everything to do that. So let's start there. Now, I've seen this video of my brother Kodak, and I feel a call, and he's actually wearing this Donda chain. And it's not just because he's wearing a chain, but it's like, how he's sitting here wearing this chain unless something's saying to go and get my brother. And I thought about it before. I was like, man, I should go down to Miami. Maybe I could be the person that could make a difference. And that's what I'm about to do right now.
Damn. So Kodak was out there with the Donda chain. What if this is all some damn PR for Kanye West to be back in good graces with the black community after calling himself a Nazi of all things? What if this was a damn ploy? Kanye probably paid him to put on that damn chain, paid him to lay in that street with that damn chicken, paid him to look like a plum fool with a Donda chain on, just so he could help a nigga in the street, literally in the street, so he could do something for the streets. Instead of giving back to Chicago, instead of cleaning up in his hometown, that would have been a better PR move. If he would have got on there talking about, oh, I just heard people in my hometown dying, I'm just going to come back and invest all my money in the neighborhood, give people job opportunities, grocery stores. He wanted to speak on Kodak Black eating chicken in the street with a Donda chain on. That's how much they can't stand the public, that they'll plot PR schemes together and everything. People talking about people think he going through something. Hell yeah, you out here calling yourself a Nazi and all that. People trying to snatch that black card, and he don't want to give it all the way up. So now he on some real nigga time. While he talking about how much he hate black people. Oh my God, man. These people are disgusting. But you know what? The public is at fault, because people entertain the madness with their kids. It's been a lot of indecent parents. Because if it was decent parents out there, none of this shit would fly. It wouldn't even make a profit. If it was decent parents in the world, the whole hip-hop industry, it never would have went the way that it went. They would still be singing children's songs and on Christmas raps. They'll still be doing house parties and shindigs and shit. Hip-hop would be a underground art form if it was parents out there that actually gave a damn about their kids. But that's Negro here, no damn it. It's Christmas. It's Christmas, y'all. We ain't gotta go that deep. It's Christmas. We got beautiful women in the building. Tivius Banks is here chilling. What it do, bro? So glad y'all here. For all my people that's leaving them comments in that comment section, I gotta let y'all know that you appreciate it. Okay, we gotta get this together, man. Cause we need to what's up with that chat looking all wonky like that? Y'all good? Everybody all right? I'm just checking on y'all, man. I love seeing y'all pretty faces and all my homies that be here kicking it too. So glad y'all in the building. Hey, let me ask y'all something real quick, since we speaking about sacrifices or whatnot. Would you know if you was being lined up for a sacrifice, for the person being sacrificed, you figure within their personal life, they probably go through a series of events, feelings, and doubts, and concern, unease. They could probably sense that something is terribly wrong. And when they're right, they're right. And, through the process, the person plotting, the person wishing this and willing this to come forward. I mean, these soul reapers, they think about it constantly. They think about someone's demise. Their minds have been hypnotized in a way to where they feel ease when someone else feels pain. They feel so low about themselves. There's terrible things that happen to these people that make their minds operate this way. Unbelievably terrible things. People are so broken, and they find weird and mysterious pieces to put them back together. And unfortunately, for the darkest of souls, murder is something that they contemplate, and they look for reasons. And when you're around people like that, you constantly got to keep them pleased. Because if you give them a reason, that's like if someone got a vicious dog and they let the leash go, there's no telling what that dog is going to do. When you disrespect somebody or you violate or you do some shit like that, that's like letting the dog off the leash. They're going to come get you. And that's all good if you prepared for that situation. If that's something that you intended to happen and you just on your Rambo shit. But a lot of times it can end bad. And that's what it's looking like is happening with Kodak Black and these people in his life. But this dude, Kodak Black, he's a different type of character. And we're about to get into that right now. I need y'all to listen at this reg. Get it set up, man. Get it all the way set up because we're about to get into it. Yep, get rid of that. It's time to get serious. Y'all listening? Hold on, bro. Get it all the way right. Hold on. Is this it? I do apologize. Okay. This what we doing. Y'all listening? All right, here we go. What the fuck? It ain't got no volume? What's wrong with it? Did I do something? Hold on, man. Can y'all hear me out there? What's happening with this shit, bro? What the hell is going on? The computer just stopped. Is that the spirit of Christmas Eve or something? I don't hear a motherfucking thing. Oh, no, man. The video is busted. What in the hell happened, y'all? Hold on. Let's do this real quick. We gonna try to... It say it ain't... What the fuck? Oh, man. Damn, we having... This is why we need a phone call, man. We having technical difficulties, man. I'm trying to figure this thing out. We need a phone call ASAP while I figure this out. Because we definitely... It's Mayday. Technical difficulties, man. And it ain't looking too good right now. Damn, what I gotta do? Oh, no. This shit busted, man. It's like it fried. It smelled like a grilled cheese coming from the computer, y'all. I don't know what to do. Hold on, what am I? Oh, man, I'm all over the place. It smelled like a grilled cheese sandwich coming from the computer. Let me do this. Browser. Let me do that. Oh, what happened to what's going on with the motherfucking chat? What the hell? Did y'all see that? Oh, this shit is getting weird. Oh, no. This computer is busted, man. Hold on, man. Okay, I need to figure this out ASAP. And y'all not go. Matter of fact, how long I been on here? Okay, it's time to end the video. Ain't nobody calling. I gotta fix this. Only if somebody would have called, but you know, it is what it is. I said all I had to say anyway. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holiday cheers. I hope y'all doing good. Hold on, wait. Let me try it right now. Reg, get it set up, man. Hold up. Let me see if it's back. Let me see. Shut the music off. Play
The very
that.
first clip was actually Kodak's cousin.
Yeah, I'm back, baby. Yeah. I'm back, baby. What y'all hating ass? Thought I wasn't gonna figure it out, but I did, nigga. I'm about to call off all the haters, man. I'm about to call every last one of y'all. Love to see a brother in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? Okay, but yeah, I am about to round this up. I do want to talk about Christmas before I get out of here, you know, and I want y'all to be more grateful for this Christmas than any other Christmas, man, because right now we're in the moment, and it's a hell of a moment to be inside. We're gonna look back on 2025 and say, damn, I remember them days. Them days really wasn't that bad. You're going to remember 2025. You're going to remember how you was cradled during 2025, how you were held together, how you were guided in 2025, how you grew and you developed in 2025. You're going to remember it. You're going to remember the times you had in 2025. And to think of it, a lot of these times and these moments, you took them for granted the whole entire 2025. And now at this moment, you're starting to see that you took a lot of what you inquired or what you acquired for granted. You missed a lot of opportunities to learn valuable lessons in life. Now you feel like you got to make it right this go around. But if you just take a little time and appreciate your 2025, you'll feel better about yourself enough to learn valuable lessons, even the ones that you missed, and prepare yourself to for a new year with new triumphs under your belt, man. It's the, I never really cared for Christmas like that. I mean, I did. It was all about the presents though. But now that I'm older, I respect the wisdom of Christmas. Especially when you make it to this point. This is the finish line, everybody. We going into a new year. It's a new cycle. We all in this together, man. It's a time to celebrate. Because you never know how many branches or how many leaves done fell from the human family tree. But, we still clinging on to the branches or whatever. And if your family is a branch, how many leaves don't fell off your family? How many leaves you got left still hanging on to your family branch? Something to consider. You might want to call somebody and say Merry Christmas, or get somebody a gift and show them appreciation, or tell them why you got them the gift. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about it too much this year, but next year, when it comes to buying gifts, I'm going to buy a bunch of tokens of appreciation. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to think in terms of how can I show this person a token of my appreciation? And if, there's nothing to appreciate about a person, they definitely not getting a Christmas gift next year. So I would love to hear about y'all Christmas experiences out there. Everything is more important now as far as creating moments, for me at least, and I feel like it should be the same way for y'all. Candy canes are more significant because it's a strong minty smell, and it does remind you of Christmas, the cold time, the snow. Candy canes got more significance. For the people out there, you might want to burn you a candy cane candle if you don't already have one, or you should get one next year just to create more of a field for the time. It's really about living in the moment, y'all. Because honestly, you never know how many more moments you're going to have. So make the best out of it. A lot of people say they don't celebrate Christmas, but I think they're missing the principle of it all. You know, it's really not nothing to celebrate. It's a time to just be grateful to be alive. And that should be all the time. But hell, put some stank on it for Christmas, man. If 2025 was a big ass, December is the opportunity to smack it. You know what I'm saying? You might as well whap that shit every day and have a good time. I know that's a bad analogy, but, you know, it's a good analogy. You've been waiting all year to smack that ass. And now's your opportunity. You ain't gonna smack it. You've been holding on to 2025 uncertain, not knowing if it's gonna give you some play, not knowing if it's gonna let you into 2026. And now it's wide open, baby. You know what I'm saying? You might as well celebrate. Have a good time with your life. Y'all ain't trying to hear nothing I'm talking about. I'm about to get out of here, man. All this unappreciated intellectual conversation from Sean Blazington should be something that I figure you all should appreciate. But that's okay. That is okay. I will no longer expound any bounds of wisdom upon you. You'll never have to worry about me speaking in an intellectual way. You ghetto buggers showed up for Kodak Black and his rivals. You only come here to listen to gangster talk and profanity. When I try to raise you to another level outside of your very ignorance, you get angry. You get upset at me and call me zesty and things and whatnot. I've never performed to be zesty. A lot of you are just angry because your level of sophistication only reaches a minimum capacity. A lot of you people never ever picked up a real book besides the children's books, goosebump books. You never took the time to study anything outside of the school curriculum. You never took the time to study anything in your life outside of the school curriculum. And that is why. We have not received a phone call. No one hit the cash app. Nobody. Somebody said, ooh, wait a minute. Tina Lee Bonita. Oh my God. She said, I'm here for you, Sean. Ooh, I ain't going nowhere. Tinina La Bonita. Shit, I got my passport in hand. I got my passport right now. Tanina La Bonita. I must be doing something right about this bitch. I'm gonna keep on. Matter of fact, I'm in the mood to talk about more Kodak Black. Did I mention that he sacrificed somebody or something? Did we talk about that? Because if we didn't, we about to talk about that shit again. For some reason, I feel motivated. Hold on. I gotta get my Kodak Black on, baby. Y'all listening? Okay, here we go. Kodak Black, everybody, look.
Wiz the Wizard was on his way up in the Florida rap game and had a deal with his homie Kodak Black's Sniper Gang label. But he was in the streets way before he was in the booth, and they caught up to him in a brutal way. From having 100 goons breaking into houses to allegedly catching ops and drive-bys, this is the wild story of Wiz the Wizard. Not much is known about Wiz's early life, but we do know.
Oh man, it's some dude that looked like Pat Stay in a bedroom in his mother's house with a trap beat talking about some hip hop shit with rock and roll posters all over the wall. Man, I ain't gonna be able to do it. He over there in college. He making that YouTube money. to pay that tuition. He's smoking weed, making trap videos while he going to law school. Talking about how he make it sound real convincing. I don't want to hear that no more, man. If it ain't Doc's Daily, I ain't trying to listen, because I know I'm authentically ghetto. I know what the mayonnaise sandwiches do. If you ever looking for somebody with a black card, mine's got dirt on it. I've been black for a long ass time. I'll be goddamn if I do some rock and roll videos, man. Let me see if they let me get 1 million views off that. Do a Motley Crue video. And talk about Pamela Anderson's Double D's. I wonder if they'll let that slide. I highly doubt it, man. And I ain't no hater. I'm just saying. For my people out there listening, it's Christmas, baby. I ain't done talking about it yet. We about to talk. Man, we talking about Christmas. We done talked about Kodak Black for 2 hours. It's time for the grown and sexy, man. Phone lines open. We talking about Christmas. Not Christmas. No S's, no T's. Christmas. You take the S and the T off of Christmas and put an H. Christmas. And take the S off of the mass. Christmas. Put an H there too. C-H-R-I-S. Hold on, Christmas. No. C-H-R-I-H. M-A-H. Christmas. That's what we about. We about to talk about Christmas. That's what we about to do, man. I don't know if y'all gonna fall asleep or whatever, but I want y'all to hit the like button. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Gift the holidays, time off. Many owners granted a few days off, relaxing work, and movement restrictions, allowing visits to family on other plantations. So they let them have a few days off for Christmas. Relaxing work and movement restrictions. What you mean relaxing work and movement restrictions? So they just did some light shit on Christmas. They ain't have to do no heavy lifting and nothing like that. Allowing visits to family on other plantations. So they would let them ride down there to see their family on another plantation and spend Christmas with the other people. Like, I'm here, oh, I'm mama. They jumping up and down, mama. She came for Christmas and bought a pie and all that. Man, food and drink. Owners provided feast, roast meats, desserts, and alcohol, whiskey, and eggnog to keep the enslaved people happy and less likely to revolt. They did what now? Eggnog and whiskey? Roasted meats, desserts in the outhouse? Oh man, I know, man. They told that they acted a fool, man. Cookies, donuts, fucking whiskey, eggnog. That man, you know they pulled out that banjo and acted a plumb fool up in there. I'm thinking about them pastries from Kroger or Publix. Well, they ain't had that back then. If they had a box of Krispy Kremes back then, man, shit, we all gonna go back to the future. They bring out some pies, some roasted meats, and man, they fixed them a plate kickback. Done blew up the outhouse toilet. I mean, goddamn. Gifts, common gifts included new clothes, shoes, ribbons, tobacco, or pennies, reinforcing the owner's power and charity. So that's when he decided he want to bust out with the new clothes. That motherfucker. They out there working. Got rags and taters on. And for Christmas, this motherfucker head to the dollar store and get everybody a new pair of slacks. Ooh, that mother, ooh, shoes and ribbons. That's why Stevie Wonder made that song. You trying to get with a chick, you put a ribbon over her bed. When she wake up, there's a ribbon in the sky for our love. Like, Jesse, let me get a ribbon, man. Let me get one of the ribbons for my old lady. Let her know that we tied the knot. You know what I'm saying? This ribbon represents our love, baby. Yeah. They was big pimping with them ribbons back in the day. Like, Big Mama, Johnny out there, and guess what he got in his hand? Like, oh, Johnny, who ribbon? Who's this ribbon? Who this ribbon for, Johnny? Like, it's for you, baby. This ribbon is all yours. It's my love, my affection, tied to knot. I want to be your man. I want to be your man. I want to be your man. Festivities. Celebrations often involve music, dancing, decorative slave quarters, and games like yelling, Christmas gift, get to presents. Hold on. It involved music, dancing, decorating slave quarters. So they had I know they had no Christmas lights. I know damn well. I know they had no lights, man. It better been some lanterns or some shit. Or we going back to the future. They had snowmans. A black snowman, y'all. Can you imagine that? Oh man, it's sad to think about it, but god damn. We gonna get back to that. See what Kodak Black Whoopi Goldberg ass made me do, man? That motherfucker took me back to slavery with his black ass. I ain't never doing another video about him ever again, man. His black ass got me talking about shotgun houses or whatnot. But that's Negro, you know that. You know, what was slavery like in Haiti? You know, but I want to read a little bit more of this first, because we talking about Christmas. Planning revolts. The brief freedom of Christmas was used by some enslaved people to plan escapes or organize resistance despite the owner's fears. So they ain't even want the cake or the cookies. The militant Negroes weren't going for it. They said, fuck them cakes and them cookies, man. Like, yeah, I seen them go down there and get a mean slice the other night. Yeah, man, some shit called Pisa or something like that. Yeah, man, I guess he was hungry, but we don't want him in the meetings no more. You show up to the meeting, Putin and stuff, licking your fingers. Like, nah, Harpo, not tonight, man. We good on you. We seen you. You eat that Pisa shit. What is that, cheese and sauce or something? What is that? Heard you had some of that Pisa, man. We don't want to talk to you no more. Varied experience. Look, they was planning roles. Varied experiences. Experiences range from brutal work days to joyous celebrations, depending heavily on the owner, but always within the framework of slavery. Damn. They had some plantations made them have brutal work days on slavery. So while they in there celebrating around the tree, drinking eggnog, ho, 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 Marcer got on his suit, and they out there baling hay. They worked the hardest of the year on Christmas. Damn. That's kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know half of that stuff. Let me see this real quick. Okay, look. During the era of slavery in the French colony of Saint-Domingue, now Haiti. So before it was Haiti, it was Saint-Domingue. The Christmas season was a complex time that provided enslaved people with a rare brief window of rest, and an opportunity for both quiet celebration and resistance. So this where Kodak Black from. You know what I'm saying? Slave owners often granted enslaved people extra time off, typically the week between Christmas and New Year's Day. This was not out of generosity, but a calculated psychological tactic to prevent rebellions. By providing temporary relief, masters hoped to appease, I'm slow as fuck, hoped to appease the yearning for free. Actually, I'm not. You know, I take that back. Because ain't nothing slow about me, you know what I'm saying? Not even my stroke. By providing temporary relief, masters hopped to appease those yearning for freedom and prevent uprisings at other times of the year. Encourage docility. Frederick Douglass noted that the period of license was designed to disguise or discuss slaves with their temporary freedom and make them glad to return to work. Provide an illusion of benevolence. Masters might distribute larger food rations, alcohol, and occasionally new clothes or other items. So, damn, what if we still doing that to each other with Christmas? Maybe it's a barter to keep people in line. What if people do their kids that way with Christmas? What if it's ingrained in us to treat Christmas to this magnitude? Now that we have the power to celebrate it, what if we still, as a people, carry these same tactics and reasonings for Christmas, man? What if it's all deception? Just a wheel of motherfucking in. Even if it is a family member, your favorite, you want to be the favorite. Now you got money and you just bought Big Mama a car for Christmas. Now all your cousins sitting over there mad. And your family, they looking at you real crazy right now. Because you doing all this stunting. You know, what was that movie? Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. Hold on. Y'all stay tuned. I got this. Yeah, that's what I need. Type that in. Look. I'm over here doing the most. Hold on, let me get this together. Trying to find it. Oh, this crazy right here. Look.
Clyde, you try some of this corn, baby? And don't you forget these rolls, because I made them with you in mind.
Better than biscuit.
You know I did.
Betty.
What?
He's your cousin, not a potential tip.
You know what, old Clyde, you try...
That is crazy. That is crazy, man. He showed up to the family cookout balling. He hopped out the Cadillac. He buying all the pies and cookies and shit. And his cousin, a little too friendly at the damn dinner table, man. Now, why would they put that in the movie? This shit is crazy, man. There's levels to this, man. But that's Negro here, no there. Hey, damn, we still ain't getting no call. It is what it is. I'm about to get out of here. But I'm going to say this before I go. Get excited, people. Get excited because good things is headed your way. Regardless of how you may feel about it, man. Because at this point in human history, it's about time that human beings get rewarded. You know, for simply being alive in these times, man. Because we on the brink of an AI fucking takeover. Like, yeah, it's The Last of Us. You need to be happy. Like, yo, shit, we about to go out of style. That's what's really happening, man. Humankind is looking played out. It's some new shit out here that people more interested in. You know, we not providing the entertainment like we used to. We ain't providing the resources like we used to. We ain't got it like. We may have been surprised, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this whole time on this planet, we never experienced nothing more intelligent than us. I don't give what it was or where it was. And even if it was more intelligent, it don't have the capacity to do the things that we do or what we're able to do. We've been top dog on this planet for a long ass time. And now it's looking like that may not be the case. Hold on. But, I mean, you know, you at a pivotal point in human history because you might be at the tail end of that motherfucker. And I'm not trying to, speak no apocalyptic rhetoric. I'm all about love, peace, unity, and togetherness for all Americans, you know. But this is looking kind of crazy. America's AI future is a race for global leadership. Global leadership? Focusing on innovation, national security, especially military, economic growth via productivity, and balancing regulation and with fostering development with significant private investment and government initiatives like the 2025 AI Action Plan, shaping a competitive landscape against China, leveraging both technology advancement and crucial energy resource. Man, they ain't playing about this. It's a sure shot. They taking this thing seriously. They banking on it. Not just for America's leadership. The world is competing. They're competing for global dominance. While America feel away, other countries feel like they're in the lead for global dominance. They feeling themselves, especially with the tech. It's amazing. The power struggle, the power is in the tech. And depending on how much power you put into the tech, and the more powerful the tech become, there's no telling what Pandora's box is going to open. Not just for you, not just for me, but for the entire planet. What was that movie? Matter of fact, we can get back to that. But there was a movie. Let me see if I can type it in. Okay, what was it called? Look. Let me see. I know it sounds like I'm in a motherfucking Saudi Arabia basement somewhere. Oh, that's what it was called. Okay, look. Yeah. Yo, if you never seen this movie, if you never seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but for the people that seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, man. This tech, it's going to advance beyond just a screen. It already has. They already doing 3D printing and shit like that. They already can bust a major operation down just using the robotics and the software and the hardware mix for just about any damn thing. But what about when it transcends into something spiritual? You know what I'm saying? When the web can be felt. You know what I'm saying? You hear of the web, but you don't see the web. What about when you can see the web and you can feel the web? You know what I'm saying? That's where it's headed, because it's transcending the tech. Is going to a supernatural state, to where you may not even know you're being affected by the tech. But this movie, if I could put it in a nutshell, this man made a god out of himself for his understanding of the technology. His awareness and his tech savvy, He basically turned himself into God via the tech. So, yeah, that's what they doing. People, shit, there's some witchery going on with this damn shit that people know how to tap into. Y'all see the AI videos and stuff. So, man is still digging into this. It's really a theory, you know what I'm saying? But it's creating, it, I don't know if it's creating or if it's destroying. You know what I'm saying? But either way, the universe is gonna have a reaction to it, and ain't no telling what the reaction gonna be, or the consequence, or the fate behind it all. That's the scary part about it. But hell, you know, people feel like if you live it, you might as well live it to the max. And while y'all doing it with weed and liquor, or clubs and drugs and women, they're doing it for economical power, psychological power, all of that. It's you know, they playing for different causes, got different rules, got different ambitions, or whatever the case is, and we all are affected one way or another, whether it enhance your life or, you know, depending on you. But that's where we headed, man. So celebrate 2026 and 2025, man. We here. Y'all ready? Let's go. But that's Negro ain't no there. Let me give a shout out to my people and thank y'all for tuning in. I know y'all don't like to get deep like that, but it is what it is. What we got going on, man? K Cardi. Matter of fact, I'm gonna kick it for a little bit, man. Trying to tell you, man, it's the world we be living in. And it's not good to be caught up in the world. Now I'm starting to understand what they meant by that. Like back in the church, or church people be like, you know, you're not supposed to be worldly, or you shouldn't be, you know, caught up in the world, because when you worldly and you needy and you dependent on things on the exterior, you really lose your soul in the process. You know what I'm saying? And that should be the main thing you're trying to hold on to, because when it's all said and done, your material gains, or whatever it is you own, you're not going to be able to take it with you. But if you invest into your soul, you know, that's something that'll be with you for all eternity. So what's more important? Now, don't get it twisted. I had a big ass turkey burger with mushrooms, onions, and I put the blue cheese on the bottom of the burger like the mayonnaise. Then I took this sweet and sour salad sauce, drizzled that all over the top of the cheeseburger with some pepper jack cheese on it. Matter of fact, it was some Grim Reaper cheese or something like that. It was delicious. That's all I'm trying to say. That's the point I'm trying to make. You still got to enjoy your life. And don't feel bad about enjoying it, but know that every action is a reaction. So if you plan on doing something wrong, you might as well plan on doing something twice as good. Like, yeah, I'm gonna eat these wings, but I'm gonna work out tonight and I'm gonna get a good sweat because of the shit you ate. And when you working out, think about that bullshit you ate, and that'll keep you going, man. It'd be plenty of times I'll be working out thinking about them donuts or that Twinkie and how that damn whipped cream came popping out and I felt like a fat kid. That'll make you do an extra push-up, you know? That'll make you do an extra squat. Think about that bullshit you be eating. When you feel like giving up and you tired and you don't want to work out no more, think about that pizza that you had and how it had all that shit on there and it was ridiculous, and how you poured the blue cheese on the crust. Think about that. That'll keep your ass working out. But that's Negro here, no there, man. I'm a grown-ass man. I would be doing myself an injustice if I didn't have real conversations in my videos. All this bullshit with the celebrities and all that, that's cool. But I wouldn't feel good about myself if I didn't put in some real conversation on top of all of that. That's what Pimp C was talking about with the rappers. He was like, they put out all this negative shit. They talk about the good times, but don't want to talk about the bad times. They want to talk about smoking and the girls and the jewelry, but they don't want to talk about when they go to jail and all that stuff. So yeah, as a grown person, I feel like it's our duty to have conversation, or at least provide people with an opportunity to listen to your conversation, because if there's somebody listening and they can relate, you could probably save them from going through some bullshit. And it don't even always have to be that deep. That's why a lot of people getting into the podcast business or whatever, because they know that there's people that's willing to listen. But the crazy part about it is people only want to listen if you're entertaining. Even if you is saying some real shit, you better say it in an entertaining type of way, because people want to be entertained. That's the reason why the church got all them damn guitars, pianos, organs, and all that. Because if they just came out there giving a straight word, people will, it'll be a few people to connect with that. You know what I'm saying? Your church will have like 5 members, and that's a solid number, but it ain't gonna be in the masses like it would be if you put that funk on it. But that's Negro in or there. I know one thing. This may sound like I'm tapping, shucking and jiving or whatever, but I love being an American. And I think a lot of Americans envy people from other places because it sounds foreign and exotic, and it got a nice little twist to it. You know what I'm saying? People put more value on it because it got a plantain on it. But being an American, especially a black American, it's a privilege, man. Because people will fight and die to get to this country. So that must tell you something must be all right with America, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it out there. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's, everybody. And y'all make sure y'all be good. So much love to every last one of y'all. Kodak Black, you gonna have to go to rehab, man. You gonna have to go to rehab, brother, man. Cause it's a shame for you to be smoking dope like that. Make sure y'all do me a favor, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You know. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
This Kodak Black.
Why you gonna wait to the end of the video? The end is I'm trying to make my exit. And Kodak, I knew you was listening, bruh. I don't know why.
The whole time.
I know you was. Well, what? Matter of fact, I'm done, man. I ain't doing this, man, because this the second time this fool did this shit. Kodak, man, quit playing them games, bro. It ain't funny no more, Kodak. I knew it. I know he was watching. Oh, my God. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm fucking pissed, man. He playing games on my phone. Matter of fact, Reggie, cut it off, man. Cut it off, bro. Cut it off.